what's cracking, everybody. I apologize for being a tad bit late. Everybody that pulled up on IG, I appreciate you. You can go ahead and pull up on YouTube now, youtube.com/the new TLR. I appreciate y'all for sitting with me through the setup. Got a small peek into behind the scenes of me putting up the green screen and all of that right there. I'm just opening everything up right now because the power went out. So I'm trying to get everything back in. I was chopping it up with a couple of the cousins who up in here. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Good morning, here to learn and share. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Lalita. Good morning, Lil Hawk. Good morning, Cool It. Good morning, Kareem. Good morning, Kashaya. Good morning, Sonya. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, let me put my trade done for the day. Took a nice run up from the news. Also, the retail sales pushed us up. The retail sales pushed. Oh, that's what's up. That's what's up. The retail sales pushed us up. We might start us a nice little rally. We might be able to swing us a couple calls because y'all know. Wait a minute. What did I just do? What did I just? Okay. The Y'all know I suck at playing puts. I suck at swinging puts, should I say. I can play a put like on the same day, but I suck at swinging puts. Shout out to homie Zay. Zay gonna get me right on swinging puts, man. It's just a mental thing. It's a mental thing. I'm a bull by nature, so it's like a mental thing. I may need to start swinging like inverse ETFs. That might work a little bit better for me. It might work a little bit better for me. But let's get into it, man. Let's get the pleasantries out of the way since I'm late. Y'all know who I am. If you don't know who I am, my name is Timothy Lee Rogers. I get on Al Gore's internet every day at 9 a.m. Eastern Time and 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time and share my thoughts on the price action. You know what I'm saying? I started Tim's Tidbits just as a free platform to share my knowledge of the stock market. And now that I done shared just about everything I know, I keep sharing stuff that I learned. Matter of fact, I shared something yesterday that just clicked in my mind with mitigation blocks and breakers. I shared that with the cousins the way it clicked in my mind. Not saying that cousins didn't know it. I just like to share the way that I see stuff in the hopes that somebody else can relate to it. Cause the homie PDub unlocked so much in my mind. Cause the way he explained it I related to it. So I try to share the same thing with people and I try to do it for free because I believe the children are our future. So share it with the young folk, man. Share it with the young folk. That's who I do it for. Old folk too, but I really do it for the young folk. Shout out all the young cousins. They really my nephews and nieces cause I'm almost 50. Shout out all my nephews and nieces, but I say cousins cause we all come up cousins, man. If you like what I'm doing on Al Gore's internet, press the like button. I don't know what side of the screen it is for you. It might be on this side right here. It might be on this side right here. But press the like. Might be in the middle. My son showed me on his tablet. It's in the middle now. They done changed it. But press the like button and press the share button and share it with a cousin so as many cousins as possible can get this free information, man. We want as many cousins as possible to get the free information. Oh, y'all up in here with it today. Y'all saying what's up? We completed the gap from July 13th after the drop. Kashai up in here with it. What's going on, Quasi? What's up, homie? Good morning, Brittany. On the 15-minute time frame. Okay, the July 13th gap on the 15-minute time frame. Shout out Kareem, shout out 100. Y'all clap it up for Kareem and 100. Both of them say they done made their money already for the day, man. 100, when we was on IG, 100 say he done made his money. Kareem say he done made his money, done for the day. Shout out them brothers, man. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Let me share my screen, man. What's up, Sanjay? Let me share my screen, man. Since I ain't opened up Ninja Trader yet, let's go. Let's look at the economic calendar. Let's look at the economic calendar and check out the retail report. For anybody that's on the replay or anybody that's on the live for the first time and don't understand how to use Econo Day, you come to econoday.com or you can go to 4xfactory.com and look at the current economic data that's coming up on the calendar. Econo Day give it to you at a week at a time. Forex Factory, it'll give it to you. Excuse me, you can tell her like how much time you want to put on there. But you come in and it show you, see, it's like the whole week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And like before the event happens, it'll say consensus. If you look down here up under the industrial production, it says consensus, right? So we got some more news coming out right now as we speak. It says consensus coming out at 9:15, and then once it has come out, it'll turn to report. And if you click on consensus or report, it tells you what they expect. And once once report comes out, it tells you what the actual numbers were, right? So the retail sale numbers fell right in line with the consensus. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit above consensus, but it fell within the range. You know what I'm saying? So it pretty much fell right in line. And if you month over month was a tad hot, and this right here, yep, that was a tad hot too. That was a tad hot, but the retail sales fell right in line. And if you look at the definition, man, if you look at the definition, it tell you what it is, what's about it. If you click on why investors care, what's about it? Come on, Tim. If you look at the definition, it tell you what the report is. And if you click on why investors care, it show you why investors care about this report. You know what I'm saying? So forexfactory.com and econoday.com, those my sites of choice to get my economic data. I don't know of any other sites. This is the stuff that was taught to me, so this is what I use. If you got other places to get your economic data, so be it. This my life. Them just jokes, man. I just be joking with y'all. Y'all know how I do. Let's call up Spotleen, where you at, baby? Here I go. Wait a minute, come on, Spot. Here I go. Spotleen, where you at? Here I go. There she go. Oh, wait a minute. Y'all wasn't playing when y'all said we had a nice little gap up. I see why y'all say y'all done for the day. I see why y'all say y'all clap it up for the cuzzos that's done for the day, man. I see why y'all say y'all done for the day. Man, Spotleen ain't playing with them. Spotleen said, I ain't playing with you. Golly, we back. We almost back up toward the top of the week. Top of the morning. Let's put it on the weekly real quick. I'm gonna get into the overnight price action. See that? We look at that. We right here. If we push up today, and get us back above, we back in the middle of the road right now. We about to open up back in the middle of the road. But if we push up and get to the outside of the middle of the road, that's gonna put us real close to the top of the week. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna hold you. I said I was bullish for the first 2 weeks, right? And right now, even though this week red, this has been a very bullish week. You know what I'm saying? This is what I be talking about, where looking at the candles in hindsight, it will fool you. You know what I'm saying? If you just came in here 2 weeks from now and you looked at this red candle like this right here, you wouldn't realize that this was a really bullish week. You know what I'm saying? But the only thing we was doing was gapping down and fighting back. You know what I'm saying? What was Monday? Monday was the 11th, right? So it's like these 2 days were bearish days, but it was like a fight. It was a fight. It was bearish days, but this day was a fight for real. This day wasn't really no fight. This was just a bearish day. You know what I'm saying? This was, I count this day right here, Monday, that was like a bunch of profit taking from all of this run up. Because come on, we ran up ridiculous. I expect some profit taking. So Monday and Tuesday didn't surprise me about coming down, right? But we gapped way down and fought back. Gap way down, fought back. You know what I'm saying? And now we about to gap up. Now, if we gap up and keep going, that'll put a stamp on this being a very bullish week. Even if we don't get back green on the week, I still chalk this up as being a bullish week, because it's like it's going, if we close, just say if we close at 384, right? If we close at 384, this gonna be that'll be a bullish candle. That's monthly. That'll be a bullish. It'll be red, but it'll be a bullish candle because you will have a long, stupid wick. It'll be a wick. It'll be a wick from here to there with a little bit of red. And at the end of the day, that's a bullish candle because the bulls fought it all the way back up. It closed red, but it's more bullish than bearish. Once you break that 50%, the opposite color wins. Like if it's a green candle, but it's a green candle way down here below 50%, that's a bearish candle. If it's a red candle, but it's a red candle with a long wick where the body is way up here above 50%, that's a bullish candle. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if the bulls can push it up and keep it above that 50%, I chalk that up as, you know, a win for my thesis, even though I ain't trading that all week. Y'all know I've been on super dad duty all week. I ain't trading that all week. I still tried to get on here with y'all and share my thoughts. I took one sim trade practicing the mitigation block yesterday because everything clicked in my mind. But I ain't took no trades outside that one sim trade because I've been on my super dad duties. I've been running my mouth and I forgot to open up Ninja Trader. I got an email. Anybody who trade Ninja Trader, I got an email last night from Ninja Trader saying that they was doubling their intraday and overnight margins because of interest rate uncertainties. What did that say? What? Hold on, my Ninja Trader, the Ninja Trader blocking me. I can't see what it say. Hold on. Let me move this Ninja Trader out the way so I can read this comment. Put it on the other screen. All right. Do we go for the outside candle? Michael. Michael. Hold up, Michael. Hold up, Michael. Hold on. Where my download folder at? Hold on. Y'all know what I'm doing. Michael. What a download. Michael. Hold on. Where we at? Michael, let me see, Michael, let me see, Michael. Oh, crystal ball. Oh, crystal ball. Michael says, do we go for the outside candle finally? I don't know what we do. I think, was that Michael who just taught me what an outside candle was the other day? Was that you that taught me what an outside candle was, Michael? Somebody just taught me what it was the other day. Y'all don't know. I don't be knowing the name of all them candles and stuff like that. Okay, overnight price action. Oh yeah. I see why y'all done for the day, man. Look at this. Money. See, we was here, right here. We was here when I came here last night. Man, I said we was looking like we was making a retracement back. So when I came in last night and marked out the London, I marked out this fair value gap right here. This 60-minute fair value gap here. We came down and we went into it. I dropped down to a 15-minute to see why we went into it. We took this buy side already. This buy side had been sitting there ever since. Oh no, that ain't the buy side I'm thinking about. I marked this buy side yesterday. It's either at the end of the day after this news counter after CPI. Right now, looking at this right now, we still in the dealing range of that CPI news candle. We are still in the dealing range. We just wicked outside of the open of it and pushed back down. So the market went above. We got 35 minutes in this candle. So the market done took out this buy side liquidity. Let's see if we can get a closure above this buy side and keep pushing up, or if we go back down and do some gap work and go up these 60-minute candles. So if we get a 60-minute closure below this buy side liquidity, I'm going to be looking forward to do some gap work and come back. If we get a 60-minute above that, I'm going to be looking forward to, you know what I'm saying, continue up immediately. It is OPEX today, so be careful of it. It might be volatile. Oh, look at the Dow pushing. Let's check all three indices to see if we can see it. I see divergence immediately. The NQ took out lows. And the Dow and the ES did not. The NQ ran lows and started pushing back up. the Dow and the ES did not run lows and started pushing up on the 60-minute time frame. Right? Everybody pushing up, but the ES and the Dow did not run low, and the Dow showing the most relative strength overall. The Dow, the low that the Dow just made off of the news candle was in the green. From when I say in the green, it was above yesterday's close. The low for the ES and the NQ was in the red. They was below yesterday's close when they made their low. The Dow showing the most relative strength right now. The Dow's low was in the green. The Dow has been in the green ever since the 5 o'clock candle. Everybody went in the green on the 5 o'clock candle, but the Dow has been making higher lows. The NQ has been making lower lows, and the ES has been a split decision. We made a swing low on the ES right there between those three candles before the news candle on the hourly. So the Dow is looking really bullish right now. The Dow is trying to play catch up, but the NQ is really close to running out. The NQ has closed above. They got a closure above the dealing range of that news candle. The Dow is inching close to getting outside of the open. They got to close above the open of that CPI news candle on the NQ. The Dow is trying to get past the open. It hasn't made it past the open of the CPI candle, and the ES has made it past the open of the CPI candle. I'm just looking at like the difference in where they are. The Dow has the overall strength for the day, but as far as the week, what it has done as far as the week is still lagging a little bit as far as what it's done in the week, because it hasn't gotten back to the heights of the NQ or the ES. The NQ is still leading strength wise for the week, but the Dow is leading strength wise for the day, right? For the day. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. As it's good when the Dow or the NQ lead, because they will drag the ES. They will drag the ES, because if they the stocks that they typically pump money into in the Dow, the stocks they typically pump money into for the NQ typically drags the ES up, because the heavier weighted stocks in the ES are in the Dow and in the NQ. So how did JP Morgan do yesterday after they bad earnings? All right, let's look at that. How did JP? Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. JP Morgan, look what they did yesterday. They gapped down Mammy. Remember I said that we went back and we looked 2 earnings cycles and said that wasn't nothing unusual for them to gap down. Sold off like a mug, but the Bulls fought back. They made that look like a new 52-week low over there. 2021. Yeah, that's got to be a new 52-week low. July, yep, July 2021. Look at that. That's a new 52-week low down there. Because that ain't nothing. See, this 2021 right here, this 2020. It ain't nothing lower than that since 2020. Yeah, that's a new 52-week low. Yep, boom. They fought back, and then they about to gap up a whole dollar and some change. That's beautiful. The bad news is not tanking the market, man. Come on, man. This in real time, man. We seeing this stuff together, man. We talk about this stuff together. Bad news is not tanking the market. JP Morgan just said they missed by what? 28. They either missed or lost by 28%. Something. I don't remember the whole details of it, but it wasn't pretty. It wasn't pretty. I ain't even look at their whole earnings thing. I don't know what they got it. All I know is they missed. You know what I'm saying? All I know is they missed. And I ain't look at the guidance. I got now that the earnings season kicking off for real. Oh, the market already open. We ain't even talk about nothing, man. I'm just running my mouth. I'm sorry, y'all. I be getting caught up in my emotions, man. Let's see what's going on. We took this buy side. Okay. We done blast off, so let me try to figure out upside targets already got in place. We inside an hourly fair value gap right now. Let me drop down to 15 minutes so I can try to find some targets real quick. Um, we got this hourly fair value gap that we're inside right now. We got a 15-minute closure above this buy side liquidity. So I'm looking for it to keep pushing up like it's doing right now. Hopefully it gives some kind of retracement before hitting this buy side liquidity at 38.69.25, right? Hope maybe once we fill this fair value gap, it might give us a small retracement to try to get some kind of entry to go long. If it's gonna stay really bullish, if it's gonna get bearish, if we come back down and break below this low right here at the London, then I would flip my mindset to be bearish. If we break down below 37.85.50, I would flip my mind to be bearish. But if we don't break below that, we still bullish. Let me get a line. I can't remember what I said the number was now. The 845 candle, 37.85.50. 37.85.50. 845 candle. So I don't think we coming that far, but that's just my level. If we flip and start falling, if we break below where this London is, the London is at 37.8825. The liquidity the first liquidity is above this fair value gap is at 37.8550. If we break below that, that'll flip me bearish. It don't look like it want to come back and give us no retracement before filling this fair value gap, but we'll see. Like I said, we got a 15-minute closure above this liquidity line right here. So the market looking like it want to keep pushing up for now. I'm just gonna sit back and wait on an entry. The entry was well before the market opened. The entry was well before the market opened during this news candle at some point in time. Yeah, that's and then we got another fair value gap above this buy side. So if we get super bullish and go past this 38.69.25, I got a fair value gap marked out up here, and we got some equal highs, 15-minute equal highs at 38.83. I didn't mark that out. I didn't mark it out. Yeah, around 38, like the middle of that fair value gap there. But I didn't mark it out because, I wasn't expecting it to try to act that bullish. And yeah. Yeah, so that's my those are my upside targets. 38, if we get a good retracement, that 38.69.25 would be my upside target. And then if we get down here and break below this 37.8550 and close below that 37.8550, then I'll flip bearish, and then my downside target will be this fair value gap down here, 37.45, because that's the swing low right there. We got a 15-minute fair value gap right there, but if we get all the way down there to that fair value gap, then my target chain is like this bigger fair value gap right here. But I truly don't see us coming down that far. About as far of a retracement I see us maybe coming to is like yesterday's close, but like I say, it's Apex. It won't surprise me if we run all the way down there. That's how they do. What did we open up at? I'm gonna go ahead and while I mark this chart, I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the chat. If anybody want to pull up and ask anything. If anybody want to pull up and share anything, if anybody saw something on the charts that I missed, that I overlooked, you're welcome to click on the link and pull up, and we'll talk about it. And then I'm gonna move my New York open line, and then I'm gonna go through the chat and see if y'all talk about anything. If anybody gotta go, I appreciate you for pulling up. If anybody want to go trade, go trade. Be safe. I appreciate you. Just do me a favor and hit the like button before you go, and share it with a cousin before you go, so they can get this free information on, you know what I'm saying, insight on looking at the candles and trying to figure out what we gonna do for the day. Overnight price action. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to be here and live in color. Like my wife say, I don't like watching lives on the replay. I like to be there to interact with the people. 9:45 candle. We opened up at 38.40. We opened up at 38.40 even. 38.40. What did I just do? Okay, where did I put the line? I don't know. I gotta find the line. Oh, it's in the fair value gap. I'm tripping. I'm like, where did my line go? It's in the fair value gap, so I can't see it. I can't see it. It's in the fair. Let me see. Make sure it's there. Yeah, it's in the fair value gap, so I can't see it. Okay. All right. Let me see what y'all talk about. All right, Kashai, appreciate you for pulling up. Um, do we go? Oh, the mitigation block / breaker video is key. Great explanation. Appreciate that, Lil Hawk. I appreciate that. I just try to share it the way it makes sense in Lil Timmy Rogers' mind, man. Once I figured it out in my mind, like what made it click for me, I just tried to share it with other cousins, man. I appreciate that. Um, we got an A plus set up in most time frames right around the midnight open. Oh, really? Oh, really? I got to go back and look at that. Start looking for stuff. I appreciate that, Edwin. Um, Make sure y'all like the post. Appreciate that, Brittany. I appreciate that. Make sure y'all like. Thanks for that key. Yeah, talking amongst the chat. We have news again at 10. Okay, news at 10. Y'all be watching out for that. Can't lie. We all know I'm the biggest bear in town. Yeah. You gonna wait to attack? Okay then. Hey man. I don't see nothing in the chat. I don't see nobody pulling up. I appreciate y'all for getting on here with me. Hopefully I was able to share a little insight on what happened with the overnight price action. I ain't really going to great detail. I just kind of looked at what was going on with the SPY and what was going on with JP Morgan as far like, and just looking at how the bad news, we getting a slight retracement right now, looking at how the bad news is not tanking the market, man. So y'all trade safe out there. Remember it's OPEX. 100 say wait a minute, what did it say? Tim, the breaking market structure, do you want the counter to break the structure to create a gap, or do you want a counter after that to create a gap? With the breaking market structure, I really ain't even looking for the gap with the breaking market structure. With the breaking market structure, I'm looking for if it's a gap there, I'm looking for a gap to be like confluence. If I'm looking for a fair value gap retracement, then I want the next candle to form the gap. Let me share my screen because I'm about to confuse myself. So with the with like right here, like this is a breaking market structure right here. Boom. we coming through with the breaking market structure, right? So with the breaking market structure, I'm not looking for like a gap for the purpose of breaking market structure. I'm looking for the gap for the purpose of the fair value gap retracement. So I guess to answer your question, after the breaking market structure, I prefer for the very next candle to make the fair value gap, right? I prefer the very next candle to make the fair value gap after it break market structure. Like, if we can get, like, my perfect scenario would be for this green candle right here to have come up here. And then this candle over here form the fair value gap, which it did, right? That way I see a big push through the breaking market structure, and then some continuation, then the retracement. But you know what I'm saying, even with like the little peek through, we did get a closure above the break, right? So since we got the closure above the break, that was saying, okay, I want to keep going this way for right now, right? If we would have got the breakthrough, then the retracement back down, and then the next candle set a fair value gap, then I would be looking for it to come back to that fair value gap, you know what I'm saying, relatively quickly. You know what I'm saying? But since we got a closure above this breaking structure, now it's like, are we gonna come back to this fair value gap and fill it? It's like questionable now. Now I'm looking at this fair value gap, or just at the top of this fair value gap, because we broke structure and closed above it. So it's a lot of stuff that go into that stuff, man. It's like, it ain't no one right answer for nothing. Y'all know how it is, man. It ain't no one right answer for nothing. But I guess to answer your question, I prefer the very next candle to make the gap. In my long roundabout way of answering stuff. Thursday lows coming. You see Thursday lows coming? Boy, if you ain't a bell, I don't know who is. Hey man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all keep trading safe. We get a nice retracement on all three indices right now. The NQ starting to show the most relative strength right now on this hour, because the NQ is holding up the most. The Dow and the ES has pulled all the way back to the high of that news candle, right? They've pulled all the way back to the high of that news candle. But the NQ is still above the high of that news candle. So the NQ showing the most relative strength right now. Y'all trade safe. I'll see y'all tonight. Tonight is the weekly wrap up. So y'all pull up, getting ready to share how y'all week went. My week was relatively uneventful, so cause I was playing Super Dad, but pull up, ready to share how your week went. Also, the homie Mo got the homie Mo from OTB Clubhouse gonna be pulling up on Sunday to do a Tim's Tidbit takeover. He gonna be talking about supply and demand trading. So y'all make sure y'all tap in for that on Sunday at 3 o'clock. But I'll see y'all tonight at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Trade safe, man. Gone.